1, 2. Ladles and jelly spoons. It's Tim Downfield with MS in Tenerife. I've got a big thing in between me and the sun, which is good. I may look as stupid, but at least I can see you guys doing something. Here we go. I'm also going to get it on here if I can. And if you're new to the channel, my name's Tim. Tonight is balcony banter. We don't really need these until we get somebody on. If they want to come in. Nobody has said they're coming in, but if you want to come in, just let us know. Just put the word guest, G-U-E-S-T, in the comments, and then we'll filter by guest and we'll get you on. So you can also go to timothydow.com/live as well and find out how to do it. That's good. Is everything okay? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, mother?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You can hear me. Thank you very much.
Can you hear me too?
I think so too, yes. And let's just go to monitor the system. 1, 2. Echo, echo. And you?
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you perfectly. Excellent. So I'll turn it off so we don't hear the echo. Cool dudes. Ladles and jelly spoons. Let me just show you this. This is my beautiful wife.
Hello.
And this is the beautiful view. Cool dude. So unfortunately, I wasn't in this morning when the guys came to deliver for the second time the sunglasses for the camera. The sunglasses for the camera is what they call a neutral density filter, and I've ordered them from DJI, and they're coming tomorrow now. But because they've rang the bell twice in the morning, that means I've got to cancel my walk tomorrow because Chris can't get to the door, and she definitely can't get downstairs. So that means that I'm going to cancel the walk tomorrow and stay home. What I might do is go live with my food. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go live with my food vlog. I'll prepare it tonight, and then I'll do a live 2 weeks of food. So if you want to join me tomorrow morning for a walk through our culinary experiences, then that's good. Okay, so let's come back to Chris. It might catch her, it might not. Does it catch her? Let's do this. Did it find her? Not yet.
I'm here.
There she is. There she is. There's Chris. Cool dude.
Good.
Let's go to twos up. So we're both here now. Cool. So, what's happening here? Let me just get rid of this. The sound effects are gone. And I'm going to take mine off for now. You can take yours off for now if you want, or leave them on. It's up to you. Up to you.
Take them off.
Yeah, hair looks good. She's been to the hairdressers, but actually the hairdressers have been to us. So there you go. Is North Tenerife man on? I think I did see him. Steve. Yeah, he is. Hey, Steve. Basically, if you fancy coming on as well, I mean, just get your iPhone out, go to timothydow.com/live and follow the instructions, and then we can see where you are. Unless, of course, you're somewhere where you shouldn't be. And you can come in if you like and say hello. And I'll tell you a story about neutral density filters before we go into what we're going to talk about today, which is the rest of our memoirs. So last week, not the rest, but the next episode. So I think we've already moved to Landsbergstrasse, right, where we're above the conditorei, above the. Yeah, we did. We said there were big wide things and
Yeah,
there was no kitchen.
Told them how it looked.
Yeah, right. So that's where we're going to start off. So moving into the Landsbergstrasse. Okay, there is a story behind that. There is a story behind that of me not being there when the move happened, right? Okay, so Chris is going to rub it into me now. Rub it into me.
Because I was a tough guy these days.
Or an idiot, one of the two.
Or an idiot, yeah.
Oh, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. Yeah, so Steve, what happened was I ordered the ND filters and they weren't available from DJI. So the sunglasses for the camera that's pointing at Chris. And the reason you need that, just for those of you who don't know, is that when there's too much light, what happens is they speed up the shutter. And that means that you've got all this jittery stuff, there's no sort of natural blur. And so if you're filming, it doesn't look very cinematic. It looks like a South American novella, telenovela, yeah?
Uh,
So too realistic, if you like. It doesn't look nice and smooth like it should. So you put on neutral density filters, which basically just like sunglasses. So it doesn't darken the picture. What it does, it allows less light in, which makes the shutter speed reduce down to what it should be, which is twice the frame rate. So if you're recording in 30 frames a second, then you need a shutter speed of a 60th of a second, and then you'll get the natural motion blur, so it doesn't look as as too realistic. In fact, it looks more realistic, but not sharp and realistic. Anyway, so apart from that, let's just get rid of this thing here. There you go. That's the lamp that's going to be turned on in a minute when the sun goes down. So what I did is I bought one on Amazon, but they wouldn't deliver here to the Canary Islands, as Steve knows. And so I got it delivered to my daughter's house, and I put my granddaughter's name on it to give her a little bit of fun, getting a parcel, and then, oh, it's granddad's, and we got to send it to him. So I expected my daughter to take a little girl to the post office and have a little thing, put a stamp on it, and write granddad's address and everything, and post it off. Of course, she's just had a baby, so she said, "Sod that, we became a soldiers."
uh,
So she stuck Mally in the kindergarten and went with a little bundle of new joy, new grandson, Amari, um, under her arm, and went to the post office and posted it herself. Anyway, she posted it because she was paying, of course, and I didn't tell her to like do an expensive one, so just said, "I'll just send it to." So anyway, she sent it, so it's on the way. And of course, she didn't do it the day she got it, because she didn't have time. I said, "Oh, there's no worry." I said, "When you got time, have fun." Anyway, she sent it about 4 or 5 days after she got it, and it's still on the way. And then
Nobody knows where it
nobody knows
is.
where it is now because there's no tracking. Well, it tracks to the end of Germany, and then it goes, "It's now in Spain, and it's their problem." And Spain said it's classificado 3 or 4 times. So what happened then is she was. Uh, in the meantime, the ND filters became available at DJI, which is the maker of this camera, and DJI is over in Shenzhen in China. So I ordered it. I thought, oh, that'll take ages anyway. So I ordered anyway. So the Chinese ND filters are arriving tomorrow. Well, they're supposed to arrive yesterday, then today, now tomorrow. And because they always ring in the morning when I'm not in, I thought, well, maybe they'll come back in the afternoon. So they wait till 5 o'clock and go next day. So probably what will happen is they'll go, "Oh, it's the third day. We'll do the afternoon tomorrow." So I'll be waiting in all morning and nobody will ring. Anyway, the reason I'm talking to you, Steve, is I'm gonna get a variable ND filter, which is one where you can turn the strength up and down with a thing, and I'm gonna get the official ND filters, which are 32, 128, and 256, I think it is. And I don't need all of them. So if you can use one, then one's yours, mate. And you can either take one of the three, the ND filter that I don't use. I think I'll probably use the higher ones. So you can take the lower ones, or you can take the variable one, which is not a DJI official one, but it'll be fun to have a look at it. I'll test them all out anyway, and I'll let you know. And you're the only person on the island that I know with one of these, so you can have it, mate. Obviously, I'll sell it to you at full price plus postage. Less friends discount, of course. So anyway, that's what's been happening. Today I did the last walk with Orcus Whaling, Craig, the beard, and we got to pressure him to start the YouTube channel where he just does this with his beard. Because I reckon he'll make a fortune, It's like women. It's like OnlyFans with your feet. Orcus with his beard.
Mm.
People be people will love it. They will love it. Okay. So what I said was put the word guest in. Guest. Guest later, says Ian at home. Perfect. Thank you very much. So Ian's registered.
Mhm.
So Chris's camera's just turned off again. I did it for. Oh, you know what it could be? It could be because it's in the sun. It could
Okay.
could be because it's in the sun. Let's do this. Let's put this thing. Bear with me, ladles and jelly spoons. I'm going to put a shade on the camera. So it's not in the full sunlight.
Mhm.
So the camera's no longer in the sunlight, so it might be okay now. Because I thought it was the cable. You remember I said the cable's not working, and well, it is. I just hadn't plugged it in all the way on two things. So I tried it with WEBBY on Friday. It worked perfectly, so that's fine. Okay, so guest later. Let's have a look now. I can't really. Oh, there we go. If I do this, I can see you. Now, obviously, if I turn you around to have a look at the what's it called now? Evening TNC, Pete and Shell, Candy's on. Hi, Candy. Hope you're feeling better. You did mention that you were being looked after by the doctors on a public forum. So I did mention that you were ill. I hope that I didn't encroach on your privacy too much there. But we all wish you full well and hope that you get better. How long are you staying for? Stephen, evening TNC, North Tenerife man, hope you're okay. Greetings from Austria, holiday philosopher. It's Thomas. Hi, Thomas.
Hey, Thomas.
Tina Rigby's on. Candy, are you back home or still in Tenerife? I'm going to Benidorm in March for a few days with my eldest lad, said Marie Alti. Cool dude. So that was the week that was. I went for a walk this morning. Tomorrow walk cancelled. So basically got a day off tomorrow. On my walk this morning, I did mention that I was going to change the channel slightly. Let me just put this up slightly. There you go.
Okay.
And I'm going to change the channel slightly, whereby I'm going to go on my walks, but I'm going to film it in February offline, so not online. And you're all going to go, no, don't do that, Tim, don't do that. And you've got lots of reasons why you need that. And one of the biggest reasons is this community that we have here. And in the mornings, people like getting together and chit chatting with each other and stuff like that. So what I've done to make sure that you guys can still come on and interact, I'm going to put the walkout that I did the day before as a premiere. That means you'll still be able to comment on it and interact with each other and with me if I'm on. The only problem would be that I'm probably recording the next one whilst you're watching that. But that's not a problem because I can look at it later. Talking about looking at it later, I checked about the chit chat, and on my computer it works. I've done everything right. I've set everything up that it's right, and I can't find how to do it on a phone. But if you go onto a computer on YouTube, you can watch the chats go by in catch up. So let me just see here now. If I go to Timothy Dowd and I pick yesterday's live or Freaky Fridays live, for instance, and the video is going to play soon, then okay, so this is the thing. And report, save, clip, thanks, download, remix, share, and 136 comments. Top question, super thanks, newest guidelines. So I can only see the comments on a phone, but if I go on the computer for looking at the exact same one, which is Freaky Friday Tim and Tonic in a Decky for 2 weeks ago, then we can actually see it. So I'm going to go to iPad here, and we're going to see I'll put me on so that Chris doesn't thingy-marooge it. So we'll go to iPad, and then I'll go to YouTube, my channel, lives, and the balcony banter 2 weeks ago, which is this one, 11 days ago, no? This one 2 weeks ago, this one. If I go in, now the chat replay is actually working. So you can see it on the right here, the chat replay works. Charlie, good evening. I just can't find it on a phone. And there must be a way to do it, but I just can't find it. Save, web, download, agreement.
It's my,
I found it. I found it. Say again?
is my camera working now?
Is your camera? It's not. It's working, but it's not showing you. It's not showing you. It's showing you now. Oh no, it isn't. Camera B Osmo. There you go. Why is it off or something? Oh, you're right. It's frozen, isn't it? Well, why is that? Why is it frozen here and not frozen when Webby does it? Say hello.
Hello.
There you go. There you go.
Again.
So I found it, ladles and jelly spoons. Now, I could probably show this on the thing, but I'm going to show you here. If you look at the comments around at the bottom here, if you see there's two little dots on the corner there, opposite the word comments, and it's one's light and one's dark. That means there's two pages. So all you got to do is to slide over. See if we can do. Oops. See if we can do this. Slide it over, and now it's live chat replay. So this is on an iPhone. Okay. This is on an iPhone, so I don't know whether it's the same on another one. So they've obviously changed something here to say that the live chat used to be a button, and now it's a slider on the comments. So you can decide whether you want to see the comments. Oops, there we go. Or not. If you're looking at it in full frame, then you can't see the comments. Oh yeah, you might be able to see it down here, look. Oh, I can hear it because it's playing in the background here. Shut up.
Who's talking?
It was an advert. Oh no, it was that one. Okay, let's go back to where we are. Anyway, so that's the technology. I'm okay, thanks, but concerned for me. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. That was Trisha saying that. Okay, there's nothing more on there. You can get a live chat on the phone after live stream on playback. Click comments or the dot, says Johnny Vlogger. Yeah, on the iPhone it's slightly different. You got to slide the comments away, and then the chat appears. Amazing. How did you do it, Tim? The chat? I didn't. It's we just found it basically. Everybody said they couldn't find it, and I went to look, and it was there. Christina's camera's playing up again. Why is that? It's fairly warm, I would say, but
the sun is not so warm.
no, the sun's not so warm, is it? Should be all right. But it looks like you're frozen again. That bugs me now. Whenever we're on the balcony, it doesn't do it.
The cable is plugged in though.
The cable's plugged in perfectly, yeah. Same as it was with Webby on Friday. And it didn't freeze on him once.
Maybe it doesn't like me.
I think that's what it is. I think it recognizes your face and goes,
Loves Webby.
Okay, so let's see what Candy's saying. So we can go to KAN. Andy. Okay, it's the dust. Okay. No, Candy. Hope you're okay now. Hope you're okay. Anna Marie, thank you. Had no oxygen in the white blood cells. Good God. Candy. That's fine. Grind, thank you very much. See you all in a few months. Make sure you're insured, guys. Still have to pay in emergency room. Then speak to the insurance while you in so much pain. I'm still here, thank God. Thank you for all your kind wishes. Trisha, lovely. Okay, cool, dude. So you hope you're getting well. Are we going to meet, Candy, or are you just going to chill out? If you want to meet and you're here on Monday, we can do a meet-up Monday if you want. Nobody else has registered yet, so if you register, we can actually go to you, couldn't we? If you take the car and go to Candy, if she fancies, on Monday, because I'm not drinking. Yeah.
Right.
So we can do that if you fancy. So just book it anyway. Meet up Monday and tell us where you are or where you want to meet. It can be a little bar or a coffee shop somewhere where we can maybe sit outside, and somewhere where there's not so much loud music would be great. Although it doesn't really matter because we don't. I mean, we only make about a fiver on the things anyway. So if they want to copyright me and take the fiver, they're welcome to it. So anyway, okay, cool dude. If you're not here on Monday, but you want to meet anyway, let me know and I'll try and swing by on my Todd. Can't. Christina probably won't make it, but I'll try and swing by and say hello. The camera's gone off again. It's pissing me off now. So I'm going to take this cable and unravel it and plug it in the other way, just in case. Just in case. So select a source. That's not really annoying me, that now, because I tested it on Friday.
Yeah, you were quite happy.
I was quite happy because I haven't wasted 70 euros on a cable that I don't need. There she's back in the room. Okay, so let's get rid of that and go back down to the bottom of y'all. So let's go. Hier, Adrian, zeigst du uns wieder deinen schönen Sonnenuntergang? Du singender Radiomoderator. So this is the Sonnenuntergang. If I can get rid of the light now. There you go. So let's just do second camera and bring it around this way. Not this way, this way. There you go. So basically, when the sun goes right down, that's going to be a better view. But apart from that, it's all right. Johnny Vlogger, there's a Kalima in Tenerife. It's bad in Lanzarote today. It actually cleared up today, and we can actually see the outline of La Gomera now, but not fully. But yeah, it's still not over, I don't think. And it is still quite warm for the time of year. Get well, says Candy, says Johnny. It's a pain when you learn everything and then YouTube changes it all. Exactly. La Gomera is back in view just about, says Craig. The Lord is on. Christina's a ventriloquist. The lips didn't move. Trisha, Neil can't wait. Neil says soon be on your holes, Trish. Am I right saying you're staying in the Reveron? Should I have said that? Sorry about that. Apart from hating January, I'm okay, says Trisha. Yeah. Hello, Johnny. Going back now. Thanks for your concern. You get a live chat on the phone after live chat. Okay, we've done that one. Let's go back down to the bottom here and see if we can... See your Klasse aus. Kleine Atompilz, as they say. And what happened now is obviously we're back on. Cool dude.
Me too.
Yeah, you too. Me too. Me too. So where were we up to in our memoirs?
We just found a flat together.
In
Landshutterstraße,
Landshutterstraße.
where Mr. Siedelmeier was the landlord, and I knew him from work.
That's right. We said that, didn't we?
Yeah,
So we found the flat. I was in Michael Bergaustraße, which is in the west of the town. You were right in the centre, just off Arnoldsplatz, the Schögen Gelegenheit, and we would commute between the two. In fact, you never came to my flat, did you? Really?
Yes, I did.
But not a lot, not often, because it was too messy.
Yeah, not a lot. Just the night where I slept there, and the morning we went to Britain to your brother's wedding.
Right, yeah, that's when she fell in love with the whole family, didn't she?
Yeah.
At my brother's wedding, the Hundescheisse Schaufler.
Had a lot of fun then.
Uh-huh. Now we told you about the hat gate where you went and you were the only one without a hat.
Yeah,
And we said that one. So when we got back, we decided to move in together,
yeah.
and we found this flat on Landshutterstraße 44, above the Konditorei, which is a confectioner's shop.
And it always smelled so good
It
out
smelled
in
fantastic, yeah. It smelled fantastic.
the hallway.
Uh-huh. And so what we did is we rented that place. I can't even remember how much it was. Was it 800? No.
Yeah,
Mark.
about that.
It's Deutschmarks though, right?
Yeah.
It was like 400 euros now. So about 800, no, 606, 660 it was, I seem to remember, when we first had it.
Yeah,
I think so, yeah. Evening, Chris. And so this is a beautiful flat, and I've already said about how it was set up, and
yeah, and really high
yeah.
ceilings.
But when we're slated to move in, which was the middle of December, wasn't it? Just before Christmas,
1st of December.
the 1st of December, I'd already, because I was working these shifts, yeah. So I took all my vacation, or most of my vacation at once, and I had from the end of November till the middle of January off. So it was like 6 weeks, wasn't it? I'd taken three shifts I'd taken off.
Yeah,
So if you take 3 shifts off, then you get 6 weeks vacation. So if you take an early shift, a late shift, and a night shift off, with 6 days on, 4 days off, there's 4 days either side. Actually, it's not, is it? You've got to take, yeah, you got to take 30 days, but there's all holidays in between and what have you. So anyway, I booked from the end of November until the middle of January, or the first week of January, off, and that was the month we were moving. And you say, great, you can work, but I'd also booked a flight to you're frozen again.
I'm frozen.
Yeah, I'd also booked a flight to
America.
America. Yeah, in fact, I was going to meet Tim's girlfriend, wasn't I?
Donna, yeah.
Donna, in Niagara-on-the-Lake. There she is. Are you back in the room? Yeah, she's back in the room. So as Chris was in the worst month of the year in Regensburg, horribly grey and foggy, and
Yeah, and Christmas on the way, it was really hard. Work was really hard. It was always busy, and people bought guitars for
people who couldn't play.
their friends to give them for
Uh-huh.
as a Christmas present.
As a Christmas present.
Yeah.
And I was going off gallivanting to America.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll tell you about my America travels first, and then Christina will tell you about the move. So I'd already booked this 6-week trip, and the plan was to fly into New York and stay with a girl that I knew that used to come to Regensburg. So she was called Hillary, and her claim to fame was that apart from being totally rich, they had a penthouse on Broadway. Can you move again, Chris? I'm fed up with this now. I'm fed up with this now.
Just talk. People don't have to see me do work.
Well, I mean, you're lovely. What I'll do is I'll get another cable. I've got another cable. Let me just turn you around. I can't turn you around because the cable's not working. Let's see if it will work again, and then I'll turn you around, and then I'll put some music on, and then we'll go and have a look. Second camera, there you want. So there's the. We'll have a look at that, and then I'll go and get another cable. Have we got music? Overlays. Yes. So which do you fancy? Let's have this one. Yeah, it's the same setup. That's what I'm really worried about, because it works with WEBBY.
I don't like you either, little camera.
Okay, ladles and jelly spoons. Let's quit this one. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to unplug Chris. Unplug this one in. Now this is a 5 gigabyte 60-watt cable. So this should have no problems bringing in a video stream. In fact, I don't know why I didn't use this one. It's because I was going to sell the thing it came with. But what I'll do is I'll just sell it with the Thunderbolt cable that doesn't work for video, but works perfectly for everything else. So let's undo this and plug this back in. Webcam. Get rid of that. And let's see if that works. Select camera source. Turn it off and on again. We're going to turn it off and on again. Select webcam. And hopefully that will pick out Chris. Come on. That's not working at all. Okay, come on. It's not showing up at all. Okay, that's the end of that. I've got one other chance, and I'm going to take it. So, for the simple reason, is it really annoys me. And if any of you write all the gear and no idea, I'll can kill you. Right, ladles and jelly spoons. This is a short cable now, which means I've got to put the camera this side, which is away from where Chris is, and plug it in here, and then turn it on. Go to webcam. See if it'll catch Chris there.
Yeah, pick me.
And then zoom in. There you go.
Working now.
It works, yeah. Well, I know this cable works because it's short, but the long cable that I use for WEBBY, anyway. Right.
Okay.
It is frustrating because I tested it on Friday and I was so happy, and even Chris came and says, "Great, you know, it's sorted," because I did the whole thing. Don't split the screen and have both of you on. Yeah, we could do that, but there's no space for me to sit next to her and read the comments, unfortunately. Desinfortunadamente. So, let's do it this way. What time is it now? 18:36. There we go. Alan's talking to Neil. No functional. Faulty towers moment. It is. Works well along with column covering. Okay, all talking amongst yourselves. See, this is the reason I don't need to be live on the walks, because you can all sort of talk amongst yourselves and enjoy yourself. Kalimi arrived in March. 2020 was awful. Talking to Candy there. Got your CV. Okay, I think we're caught up now. That's good, Tim. I hate IT problems. Are very frustrating. They are. They are. This is... Anyway, I think we got it sorted now. Let's have a look at the... What's it called? I want to go this way. Here we go. So this will show us the nice sunset there. There you go. Beautiful sunset.
Nice sounds good.
Beautiful sunset, yeah. Let's go campfire night. Here you go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the sunset on a Wednesday. Don't touch anything, Tim. You're going to break it. You're going to break it. So, where was he? Oh, the Americas.
To America.
America, yeah. We're going to go to America.
On Broadway.
On Broadway, yeah. And it was the apartment that they used to film When Harry Met Sally.
Mm-hmm.
So I've stayed in that apartment. So if you're watching the film When Harry Met Sally, with Meg Ryan and Billy Crystal, at the end when they're in New York, that was the apartment that I stayed in with Hills Bills, I think she's called. Or was it Hell's Bells? No, Hell's Bells was somebody else.
AC/DC.
AC/DC, yeah. And so I started there. Then I was going to get the train then to
Niagara Falls.
To Niagara Falls, which I did. I got the train to Niagara Falls, the American side, and then I scooted across the border to Niagara-on-the-Lake, where Donna Epp lived, and stayed with them for a while. Met her family, and she wasn't married at the time. She was still best friends with Tim, who was Christina's ex-boyfriend. Yeah? Although he'd buggered off since then. After then, hadn't he? by that time. So I spent a week in Niagara on the lake. Then I went back down to Virginia to, where was it? Chantilly,
So yeah,
to my cousin and stayed there for a couple of weeks. Then I went down to Florida. I flew down to Florida to Disney World or Disneyland, one of the two, Disney World, and Epcot Center and all that. I had a great time there. And then came back up to New York. Let me just turn this music off. There you go. Okay, Ian, I'll when I finish the story, I'll turn it on. I'll turn it on. So what happened was then is I flew back to New York, and it was coming up to Christmas, wasn't it? And I was staying in New York, and I got drunk one night, and I came out of a pub in East Village and fell over and hurt me shoulder. So this guy, David, see, it's done it again.
turned off.
It's turned off again, even with this thing now. It must be the heat on the what's it called?
Yeah, but there's no heat whatsoever here.
No. Why is that? God damn it. Gordon Bennett. FaceTime. Yeah, we get two of these on. I pick the other camera. It's blank. Turn it off. Turn it back on again. Now it works. Amazing. So we're still looking at the sunset for you guys. There we go. So it's doing its best now. There you go. Yeah, so David Harris, I still remember his name, took me and got me back to the flat I was staying in. Hillary had gone somewhere to Tel Aviv for work, and so I had the flat to myself. And then when he dropped me off at the flat, he couldn't come in because the doorman wouldn't let him in. And so he said, "Have you got any money for me?" And I said, "I've only got $50, and I need that for for going home." But I had 10 quid in my side pocket, actual pounds, and so I gave him that. And I said it's probably about $15. I said, so he's quite happy about that. So then what happened? I decided to go back early and surprise Chris, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
So I got a flight Christmas Eve. No, to come the day before Christmas Eve to arrive on Christmas Eve. No, it's not an auto turn off, I don't think. Although it could be. But it's is it frozen now? No, it's still not frozen. Okay, that'll do. But yeah, so what I did is I'm on the way to the airport now. Set these up. I'm on the way to the airport, and this couple in front of me were having trouble because they'd been robbed, and they were doing a charity drive along the East Coast in an old Rover, a Rover, you know, and they were robbed. So they'd got no money, no passports or anything, and we got emergency passports, but no cash. So what I did, I'd got $30 left of me 50. So because I paid the bus to the airport for everybody, for all three of us, and so I gave them $20 and I kept 10 for myself. Anyway, it turned out that they were in Carnarvon, where my dad was working in Carnarvon Castle, and they got interviewed by the Carnarvon and Denbigh Herald. It was the local newspaper, saying, "Oh yeah, we did all this charity work, and then right at the end we got mugged." And the son of the head custodian of Carnarvon Castle paid for us to come home. All I paid was the bus from this bus station to the airport, but it came out paid the son of the head custodian of Canarias. And of course, I didn't even tell my mum and dad that this had happened. So when the Carnarvon and Denbigh Herald called him for a quote, they said, "Did your son pay for these people to come?" And I got real good brownie points for that. Got real good. Don't tell anybody. Anyway, that's the end of the sunset. And here's Chris.
Am I back now?
You will be as soon as it hints on you. There you go. You're back in the room.
Super.
So we're going to turn on now and get Ian in, unless you're going to tell your story of how you moved. We got plenty of time. We got 15 minutes.
Yeah.
You want to tell your story first?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So the thing was, I had to move on my own, and we had brought some stuff from my old flat to the new flat, but there were still some things like a vacuum cleaner and some sorts of things. So I called a taxi, and we loaded the taxi with vacuum cleaner and stuff, and he drove me to the new place. The thing was, I was really knackered from the Christmas time where people shopped a lot. And the taxi driver took me to the new flat. I had to carry all the stuff upstairs. And I was knackered, I really was. And then the flat was cold. So it had heatings, electric heatings didn't work. And it was quite cold, foggy.
Foggy,
Foggy, I mean, I looked out the window, the fog came right up.
like a Stephen King's.
Yeah. And then Tim gave me a call from America.
Uh-huh.
He said, "Oh, I'm in Florida. It's wonderful, 23 degrees."
You're right, kid. He's having a little episode here. We'll go back to me for a second. Oh, there's my big light. Put big light on. You're right, Chuck. Should be all right in a minute. This happens, I'm afraid. We've got 55 thumbs up and 72 people still watching. Thank you for sticking with us for the story. So, oh, she's going to start again now.
Don't forget, the thing was, there was no kitchen in the flat.
No,
No kitchen whatsoever. It just had the the fridge.
the fridge worked.
Yeah,
Okay. But you had a hot plate, right,
yeah,
on the table.
yeah.
And a little, in fact, we've still got it. It's actually here. We had a hot plate and this thing here. If I can grab it without knocking everything over. Pat Christine on the back. No, she hates that. We had this thing, which is like a tea thing with a candle in it. So we'd cook something on the hot plate and then keep it warm on this.
Yeah, good. It won't be to stick together, but on my own, I just couldn't bother.
You finished crying now, have you, kid? Yeah.
So I was there in this really cold flat, big flat. came home from work and was all alone. No TV, nothing.
And didn't I give you my card to pay the rent? My bank card.
That as well, yeah. Tim had given me his bank card so I can pay the rent. And I put it in the machine, and the machine went card gone
Gobbled it up.
because it was what's even so.
Overtogen is in arrears? No. Overdrawn.
Overdrawn, yeah.
Overdrawn, yeah. I was overdrawn.
So the good thing was that the ladies in the bank, they knew me because I always got
Took the money from the shop, yeah?
yeah. So I explained to them what happened to me, and they got the card out and gave it back to me.
Stop police! That'd never happen today, would it?
No, never. Those were the good old days.
Those were the good old days. Those were the good old days. So we're gonna get Ian on. So what we got here? You're listening to Balcony Banter. And we're going to bring Ian on as guest one. And we're going to click the camera source, double click for the camera source. And the video source is guest one for Ian. And there he is.
Hiya.
All right, Ian, how are you?
Ian.
Not too bad. 2 seconds, Tim. 2 seconds.
2 seconds, okay. I'll go back to this view and then we'll get you back on in a minute.
Yeah,
So,
thanks.
okay, so Ian's getting ready. I can see him in the bottom corner here. And he's getting ready. We can still hear you, Ian, so no farting.
As if I would.
As if I would. I'll go ask you something about my tomato in a minute. So, ladies and gentlemen, tomato sauce, lol. Do you want a drink, Christine?
No,
Hi, Pauline. How are you? Pat and Chris on the back.
no, thank you.
No, thank you. Jammy Dodger, Neil.
And Tim always, when he pats me on the back is always too strong.
David Butts saying goodbye. Maybe there's a timer somewhere. No, it's not a timer, I don't think. Heat, Alan, Tim, Ian wants to join. Yep. We'll join you shortly, says Ian. I did see something in Neil. Ah, there we go. Neil's on and he bought the Rode Lav Plus. We'll test it at the weekend. Basically, the only difference between the Rode Lav mic and the Rode Lav Plus is that it's got a TRRS connection that plugs directly into a phone. So if you've got a headphone jack on your phone, it plugs directly into that. Or if you've got one of those adapters that go into the USB-C, it'll plug into that. Otherwise, they don't work. The lav mics need a TRS connection to work, and a phone's typically got a TRRS connection. You can always get an adapter, but it's always nice to just have one wire going into your phone, unless, of course, you need the adapter and stuff like that. So, Ian, give me the thumbs up when you're ready. Okay, Ian's ready. Let's go for it. Let's go to two hosts and a guest. Christina's on the left, Tim's on the right, Ian's in the middle. How's the sound?
How good? All right.
You can hear us?
Yep, very good.
And you can hear Chris?
Yes, very good, Chris.
Hey.
I'm just going to turn the light towards Chris as well. There you go. No, it won't work. Oh, yeah, it will.
Oh, spotlight on you.
There you go.
Wow.
She's
That's it.
a good little girl now.
I hate that.
You hate being called a good little girl, don't you?
So,
Yeah.
what's happening in your side of the world?
Well, as I say, we got a bit of a Kalima, but it's still warm, so it's not like you guys.
Bit windy here.
It is.
But,
Do you remember those little cherry tomatoes that grew in the grout outside? Well, I've got
yeah.
them now, but I think I've either overwatered them or underwatered them or put them in the
Uh,
sun or too much the sun. And the fruits are fruiting, but the leaves have gone dry.
oh, a wee bit too much heat.
Too much heat. Okay.
Yeah.
I brought them inside now and they seem to be recovering.
Aye.
But there's one branch where the leaves are basically nearly dead. Shall I just take the branch off?
Just nip the branch off at the stem. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. It helps. It helps to swell the fruit on the other.
On the other
But
branches.
I don't know, but yeah. Yep.
Okay. And do I harvest them before they go red or after they go red?
I take it the red tomatoes.
Some of them have turned red.
Good.
I'll bring it out. Hang on. I'll let you talk to Chris and I'll bring it out and show you.
That's good. What are they like, Chris? Are they green or are they red? Really red?
Well, they're starting a bit to get red.
Yeah.
I wanted to tell you something. We've got our flat new decorated, Reinhold painted everything. Everyone did some pictures. So we took your calendar and got the nice pictures out from Scotland. And Reinhold put us some frames. And we framed them and hung them out in the
Oh, very good.
entries. They look really good.
Oh, well done,
Let me
Chris.
see if we can do this. So here they are. Let me just. Oh, hang on. I can't hear you. Gotta put my earphones back on. I'm an idiot. Right, I can hear you now. So this big plant down here has got this old browny leaves. In fact, they all look a bit brown, don't they? Can I hear you, Ian? Oh, I can't hear you. Give me 2 seconds. I can hear you now. Sorry.
All right. They're a wee bit scorched, but that's a nice red one you've got there.
Uh-huh. And
Yeah,
this is the other one.
I would nip that red one off.
Just the one.
I nip that big red one off at the top there and taste it.
What now?
Hey.
Hmm. Don't you like to wait till they're all done and take them all off?
No. Just take that red one off. Now taste it.
Tastes like a tomato.
I would hope so.
I'm going to take them back.
Was that the only red one?
No, do you want one?
If there's still another red one.
If they're red, Christine, only eat them if they're red.
Oh, it smells like a tomato, though.
Really good.
Yeah. As they turn red, just nip them off and use them. Don't wait until they're all red because you'll lose the first ones.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
And they will get too ripe maybe by the time they're all ripe.
Yeah. If they get too red, they start to shrivel up a wee bit.
Okay. So just eat them as they get red.
That's it. Spot on, man. Spot on.
That was good.
There you are.
I'm actually turning this down now.
So they tell me, Tim, you've been getting some new pictures.
Yeah,
New pictures?
the
Yeah.
Scotland pictures.
Oh, right, yeah. What we did is we, after the painting was finished, Reinhold took the calendar and took all the pictures out of the calendar and framed them. So they're all down our hallway now.
Oh, very good. Very
Oh,
good.
look, it's looking cool. It's looking cool.
Yeah.
Never thought of that. Never thought of that. You know. So, well, that's good to hear. I haven't solved my problem yet with my iPhone. It's I'll need to go into the settings and do a wee bit changing about for that for the
Oh,
new.
dear.
Aye. But it's no problem. I don't use it a lot for lives or anything like that, but I'll need to get it sorted just to see. So,
What's on next week? It's food for thought next week, right?
Yeah, that's the reason I'm here.
Cool, dude.
Just
Advertising.
a wee reminder for next week.
Do we have a guest?
Yes, we have guests.
Sorry?
We have guests.
Yeah, but not just us. Is there another bit? Right, so guests, there's more than one.
Yes.
Cool,
There's
dude.
a few T's to be crossed and a couple of dots to be added, but yes.
So how many people are we going to have on screen at once?
I think it will just be the 4, but I'm not very sure how it will work.
So Christina and us in one frame.
Yeah.
And then you and another Juliane and then one guest.
And another guest or something like that. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. And what's the topic?
It may be, the topic is not decided yet. No, the guests are talking amongst themselves.
Gotcha. I'll say, so there's more than one option, and the guests are going to decide.
Correct. Correct.
And as soon as it's ready, then Juliane is going to publish it to the to YouTube.
Yeah, I'll put a blog. I'll put a short video up on either Sunday night or Monday morning. I should know the topics by then. But if I don't know the topics, I'll be putting up the short reminder as usual. It's just like what I usually do.
Cool, dude.
And I think Juliane's going to do it on Monday, I think. And that'll be it.
That's perfect.
That's February coming round already.
It is amazing. We got 60 people still watching. So basically, if you're watching us and you like what you see on a Wednesday here, don't forget we do Food for Thought on the first Wednesday of every month over on Juliane Nendel's channel. Link is in the description. And she'll be setting up a live at the beginning of next week with the topic. And then you can come in there. And you also get the possibility to join in. Is that right? Are we going to publish the link?
I don't know. I would need to speak to her about that.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Just in case.
I very much doubt it, but you never know. Yeah.
Ray has decided to join us.
Oh.
So I'm going to bring him in, and if he's sorted his thing out, his guest is in the green room. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to all cam, and I'm going to press, is it Control A? Source, camera, show all cameras. Chink. Add a placeholder camera for Ray, and add another placeholder camera for guest 1, and do that again. Camera, select all cameras. Hey Ray, how's it going?
All right, Ray. Can't hear you.
We can actually hear what you're saying. We can actually hear that you're saying something, but we're just getting static. As I say,
Yeah.
what you want to do is to call me on the days that I've got the time. So go to timothydow.com/live, and there you can book an hour session with me, or half hour, and we'll get together and we'll sort your problem out. And then next time you come on, there's no issues, hopefully. Okay, Ray. Sorry about that, my friend.
Cheers, Ray. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Just sounded like he's
Underwater, yeah.
Did you actually? That's funny. I'll maybe have to do the same, and we can play with my iPhone.
Okay. As I said, what I've done now, let me just show you, is
Yeah, I've seen it, Tim. Actually, yeah,
I'm just showing it for other people that might be interested.
yeah.
If
Will do.
if you don't know, then what you can do is go to Ecamm Video Guest Test, and I've put here the days where I'm coming in. So you can actually book a Monday anytime between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. You can book a Tuesday between 2 and 6. A Wednesday is only between 2 and 3 because of this thing here, because we're doing this, and a Thursday. And then I don't do Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So any of these days, if you want to pick a date and a time just to come in and have a look, then we shall see what we shall see. So let's go to all cam, and let's get Ray back on, because he might have sorted something yet. And here he is. So Ray, can we hear you again now?
Still mush.
You know, when you, Ray, if you can hear me, right? When you enter the room, it says test camera and mic. And if you test them and they don't work, then don't come in. We can't hear you, I'm afraid. Nope.
Oh,
I can hear you touching something. Yeah? Plug it in? No. Unplug it? No. So unplug it now, take it out.
No.
No. Sorry, my friend. Try another day.
No.
There we go, Chris. So we're going to finish up now anyway.
Yep.
So thanks for coming on, Ian. Thanks for advertising Food for Thought next Wednesday at 5:55 on Juliane Nendel's channel. What I'll try and do is go live about 5:45 on my channel and just shove people over like I used to do. And that's always worked out quite well, because I think people just don't know that it's happening, or they wait for my show and it's not on and go, oh, what's happening? So we've still got 55 people watching. We've still got thumbs up. I'm just going to have a look to see what happened at the end there with the comments. People just saying, Tricia, can't hear Ray. Zelda's on. Ian, looking forward to see my bulbs blossom, says Pauline. Evening, Tricia. No, tastes like a banana, says Craig. You're a funny lad. You're a funny lad. Mrs. Tigbits. Hi, Christina X. That means it's Mrs. Tigbits. Ray's coming back in. He's persistent. So we're gonna give him the benefit of the doubt.
One more.
And we're gonna bring him in. Then we're gonna go to all cam. And we'll bring on Ray. So we've lost him now.
No.
It ain't happening, is it, kid?
Still mush. Still mush.
Let's do this. Guest number 2. I can hear myself. No, he's gone. We're going to finish now, Ray, anyway. So thanks for joining in, my friend. So, ladles and jelly spoons. Ian, have you got any last words before we go?
Three simple things. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay happy. That's it, folks.
There you go. Thank you, my friend. Talk to you soon.
Will do.
So, ladles and jelly spoons. Here we are back in the room with me and Chris.
We're gonna have our wonderful Oberst.
Oberster. So I did a Bavarian speciality, Oberster, which is brie and cream cheese, a little bit of butter, some spices all mixed together with onion rings on a pretzel, and a glass of white wine, I think.
Yep.
So that's going to be pretty cool. So we're going to go with 2 outs. Where's the music?
Oh, here it is.
So I'd like to thank each and every one of you for joining us tonight, and hope that the technical difficulties didn't detract from your enjoyment of our chit-chat and chinwag on the balcony here at Balcony Banter. Don't forget Balcony Banter's live every Wednesday at 5:55, apart from the first Wednesday of the month, where it's on Juliane's channel and is called Food for Thought. So the next live is tomorrow morning, has been cancelled. So the next live is Friday morning with WEBBY, and Freaky Friday at 5:55 at the Monte Cristo here in the village. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget, Meetup Monday only happens if somebody books. So you have to go online, timothydown.com/event, and book yourselves. Otherwise, I'm another Billy No Mates, and I'll be out and about somewhere else on my own. Balcony Banter, as I said, next week is Juliane's Nendl's channel, and as I say, Freaky Friday 5:55 at the Monte Cristo here in Callao Savaki. Thank you for joining. See you, my friends. Wouldn't want to be you.